Hi guys, this is your man, Tyree Mack, and today we're doing an interview with Angry Grandma for an assignment. Here she is. This is my grandmother, and she doesn't like to be recorded, but we're recording her anyway for school. So first, you ready, Angry Grandma?
What do you want?
I need an interview for school.
Okay.
Are you willing to do that?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, question number 1. What was school like when you were in it?
Average.
Average? Just average?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing exciting happened?
You don't need to know that part.
No? Okay.
Oh, well,
Okay.
if you want to, I was a brawler. People was picking on me because I was short. I was like 3 foot and 5 until I was 19 years old.
You
I went
didn't
to 4'11", and I've been here ever since.
you didn't grow much, did you?
No, I didn't.
The couch is taller than you are. Next question. Did you ever go through the Depression? Actually, no, you didn't.
No.
Never mind. You didn't go through the Great Depression.
I'm only 67, baby.
Exactly. Can you describe some of the items and their prices during... No, that's not the right question either. Did you live through World War II? No. What? Over 60? These are questions. Okay. What was the fashion like when you were a teenager?
Hot pants.
Hot
Mini
pants?
skirts.
Nice. Do you still wear those today?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Alright.
I dress all kind of ways. Business-like.
Nice.
Hot. All kind of ways.
Nice. Okay, next question. Have you ever seen some clothing / hairstyles come back?
Some.
Some?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Can you name a few?
Let me see. The French braids, I can't think of the name of them now, but it's 3 or 4 that start there.
Oh. Alright. Okay. What is the biggest difference between then and now?
Prices.
Prices? What were prices like when you were young?
Well, let's see. If I was still smoking, I could have bought a pack of cigarettes for $1, which is $8. My cigarettes cost, if I was still smoking, would cost me $8 now.
Alright.
Now you take $1 from $8.
Fair enough. Okay. What were your favorite pastimes when you were young?
And dancing, fighting.
That's it?
I had to fight in order to survive in school.
Okay. Okay. What do you think of the youth today?
It depends. Some of them are disrespectful. I raised you. You're not disrespectful.
Yeah, because you hit me all the time.
There you go.
Okay. I guess
But
that...
didn't you learn from the hit?
Well, pain causes good memories.
There you go. See, that's why you're so polite now.
Well,
Because I hit you then.
fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay. If you could change anything in the world, what would it be?
Hatred.
Hatred? I could say the same, to be honest. Because with all the hate in the world, there's not much love in the world anymore.
Hatred. I would change it. There would be no hate. Everybody would be one person. There's no color. Because if you had a choice of colors,
All right.
it doesn't matter.
All right. What do you think of technology today, and how does it compare to your days?
Some of it is good, and some of it is not so good to me.
What's good and what's bad today?
Well, let's see here. You can steal somebody's identity with the technology they got today. You can take people's bank accounts. You can take their money. Back then, all you had was a checkbook. And if somebody got your checkbook, they give your money back. And most time, people didn't lose their checkbooks back then.
Oh.
We had
Interesting.
savings account, checkbooks, but didn't have to worry about that. Now you do because your checkbook will be gone.
Nice. Okay, that makes our generation seem rather stupid. What do you think about unions?
I think everybody should have a union.
Fair enough. Can you explain
I
a little?
didn't have a union when I was coming up and when I was working, and whatever they told you or whatever they fired you for, even if it wasn't true, you had to take that and go on with your life.
Do you think unions are better than, like, for example, if you could go back and get a union, would you?
Yes, I would.
All right. Okay. Next question is: do you think the advances in appliances has helped us or hindered us?
Helped some people, hindered me.
How to hinder you and help others?
Because I like the old-fashioned cook stoves. Where you put the wood in it and your food come out better. I was born in the South and we had like a wood cook stove.
Oh,
And
okay.
it cooks and bakes better than electric and gas now.
All right. Fair enough. What do you think about TV when it first came out?
I thought it was great.
Interesting. You do?
Yeah, I thought it was great.
All right. Hold on. Gotta get some more questions. If it'll scroll. Okay. How has the value of money changed from when you were a kid? Pretty much the same thing, right?
No.
No?
Back then, a quarter was $1, and today, a quarter is a penny.
A quarter is a quarter.
No, a quarter is a penny.
How's a quarter a penny?
Because it costs more. Whereas back then, a quarter was amounted to $1. You could take $1 and go buy meat or 59 cents a pound. Now you can't get a pound of bacon for 59 cents a pound. It's
Fair
$5-6.
Fair enough. Okay. What were the wages like then?
When I first started working, I was working for $3.50 an
so-
hour.
So are the wages better to you or worse?
I think that they should give them more money because of the cost of living. When food goes up and your apartment rent goes up and whatever goes up, back then you could get a whole house for $180 with 4 or 5 bedrooms to it. Now, for 4 or 5 bedrooms, it costs you $8, $10, $1,000.
You see? Whoever says wages should go up, you're not the only one. That lady right there thinks the same thing. Okay, next question. What was the economy like then?
Better.
Better?
Just cheaper living, but I wouldn't want to go back there.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. If you could choose, in what decade would you prefer to grow up in?
Space age.
The space age?
Yes. Where I can run around these little cars and zoop over everybody's head. Zoop, zoop.
Oh, so you're talking about the future.
Yes.
That hasn't happened yet, though.
Well, if I live and keep living the way I'm living, then I'll be in the space age. It's almost here.
Fair enough. You got a point. Got a point. What types of jobs have you held?
Let's see. I started off as a bookkeeper and accountant. I went to secretarial. I went to CNA. I went to business administration. I went to get out, please. I went to business administration, and then I left there, and I went to factory work. I drove taxis. I drove trucks. I was over the road semi driver, and
You've also worked at McDonald's.
yes, I've done all kinds of jobs.
Exactly. Old and new.
Yes,
Okay, did you go to college?
yes,
For how many years?
3.5.
3.5? Huh. Okay. When do you feel? When do you feel a person is at the prime of his or her life?
Life is what you make it. You can be at the prime of your life and be 100.
Oh, okay.
Look at
So
me.
it-
I'm
so it-
67. I can do just as good as you.
So it depends on the person.
It depends on the person and what they believe in. I feel that people are old as they feel. I'm 67 and I don't feel like I'm 67.
Huh, that's good. That's good. Hold on. What do you feel about terrorism?
You don't want me to answer that one.
Okay, next question.
You do not want me to answer that one.
What did you do when you were a child/teen?
I worked the NYC every summer. I've drove tractors. I've chopped cotton. I've picked cotton.
You've picked cotton?
Yeah,
How much you get paid to do that?
they go by the pounds.
Wow. They got black people working cotton fields again.
I pick cotton. They haven't been too long. Stop picking. Some places down in Tennessee right now you can pick cotton. You'd be surprised.
Okay, so you picked cotton as a teen and a child?
Yeah. I had a croaker sack when I first started. I get in. My mom and dad would send me like halfway up the road. Fill up the croaker sack, bring it back and put it in his sack. Then go back up to the front, 2 or 3 rows up and start all over again. They catch up with me and I'll put it in their sack.
So, for all the other people who will be watching this, is picking cotton very hard?
No, but it hurts.
It hurts?
You mess up your hands.
No.
Have them all scratchy and ooh.
Okay. Was your mother or father from another country?
No,
No?
my mom was Indian.
So, everybody, like, so great-grandma and great-grandpa were just here. Pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay. So,
they was here when the land began. They was Indians.
okay. Who's your favorite president? Who has been your favorite president?
Kennedy, Obama.
So Obama's your favorite?
Kennedy was my favorite,
Kennedy's your favorite?
and then Obama,
Okay. So what made you like Kennedy?
cause he was for equal opportunity.
What makes you like Obama?
Because he was trying to straighten up some of the stuff that was
Okay.
wrong.
So you don't think Obama messed up at all?
No,
No? Okay. Everybody has a right to their opinion.
yeah, they do.
But,
And
okay.
I don't judge people by their opinion. I'm just going by what I say and what I feel, and I don't feel he messed up.
Understandable. What is the strangest thing that ever happened to you?
I raised you.
That's the really?
Yes.
That's the strangest thing that's happened to you.
Yes.
How come you raising me strange?
Cause these are my golden years, and I raised you.
Fair enough. I guess you got a point. Jeez. Stop having good points. How has society changed in your lifetime? Besides the television.
There's more violence. There's more hatred. There's more disrespect. When I was coming up, you didn't disrespect people. You didn't disrespect old people. My mom taught me. I taught you, your father and your uncles and everybody else that I've raised and been around. You don't disrespect
Correction.
old people.
You beat it into us. You didn't really teach us anything.
We didn't. I didn't.
I'm kidding.
You better be kidding.
I know. I love you for it. I love you for every...
It's the respect that you owe when you grow up. I'm 67 years old, and if someone older than me and old enough to be my mother, what do I tell them?
Yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am.
There
Just
you
like
go.
you taught me.
There you go. That's
Okay.
respect.
Makes sense. Okay. We got a few more questions to go, and you'll be alright. Okay. Actually, we have one more question. I'm going to ask you my questions. Have you ever met anyone famous?
Yeah, Martin Luther King.
You've met him?
Yes.
Holy crap, for real?
Yes. I was in the march.
You were?
Yes.
Why didn't I hear about you? Because everybody...
There was a lot of people in there that you never heard about.
Oh, makes sense. You were in the Chicago March, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so you definitely met... Oh, never mind, there's more questions.
Martin Luther King, Jesse Jackson, met them both.
Have you ever been seriously injured?
No.
Never?
Never.
Okay. What do you think of our generation?
Some of you disrespectful, some of you are respectful.
So it depends on the people also, right?
It depends on the person.
Okay. So, how long have you lived in Canton?
How old are you?
17?
Then that's how many years I've been here.
Oh, so you moved here after I was born?
Yes.
Okay. How have movies changed?
More violence.
And you like that?
Yes.
So as long as it's in a movie, you're okay with violence?
Because I know it's not real.
It could be.
I'm violent like creature features.
Kicking people in the nuts is your type of thing too.
Yeah.
In karate movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not, you know, I'm more of a comedy guy myself, so.
I know.
But, well, that's a dumb question. Where are your ancestors from? America.
Indians.
So we're from
Africa.
America. Okay, so
There's all types of persons. You haven't been to one of the family reunions. There's Afro-Americans, there's Indians, there's
Mexicans?
People, there's Mexicans, yeah.
Yeah, no, that must be true.
Yeah.
Were you ever honored with a special achievement? If so, what kind?
No.
No, not really.
Not really.
Okay. You sure? I feel like you have. Just because your personality. You sure you weren't like nicest short woman in the world or something?
No.
No. Or like shortest woman.
I got more kids than I've had legally.
You know, so like.
I got some kids that's 50-something years old, 60.
Yeah, makes sense.
They call me mom.
Okay.
That's the respect that they give me.
Okay, next question. What are some problems that we have now that we didn't have before?
Nuclear war.
That's it?
All kind of problems. There's housing problems, hunger problems. You don't want me to get into this debate.
No, okay.
So just ask me some things, because it takes hours for me to get through this.
What are some problems? Oh, okay. Never mind, I already read that one. What do you think was the greatest advancement in technology in your lifetime?
The car.
The car?
Yeah. I used to ride a horse and buggy. Cars are great.
You know why you had to ride a horse and buggy?
Because I was born in the South.
That, and because they didn't have cars at that time
There
tall
you
enough
go.
for you.
Now I'm still driving. I'm not
Now
walking.
you're driving now because they got adjustable seats.
Why you always have to make a joke?
Because
This is an interview.
interviews aren't supposed to be.
Interviews
Hi
are
everybody.
Interviews are not supposed to be with short jokes.
You know, Granny.
Yeah.
The only thing that ain't shown in my camera is your feet.
And I don't want them showing because I have on no shoes.
Okay.
And you're going to do it anyway.
I'm not going to do it. I was just kidding. Okay, next question. What advice would you give to us young folk?
I hate a liar. I hate a thief. You don't have to lie. You don't have to steal. Whatever you make out of life, be your own person. Always. A dime of your money is better than $1 of mine. Because that's your dime and you can do what you want with it. I've been telling you that all your life.
Yeah, I never had a reason to steal, so I give you credit for that one too. Another credit gone to my grandmother. How has Ken changed over the years that you have lived here? For the 17 years that you've been here. almost 18?
Well, it hasn't changed. Everybody treats me.
So no changes really?
Not to me. I mean, some people say it's changed, like your cousin them say it's changed, and this, that, and other. Everybody treat me like I'm a human being, like I'm a person.
Like
I say, some young kids, they that N word and all that stuff, But God bless them anyway.
amen to that. Okay, next question. Okay. When did you first get married? I know you got married.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of. See, it's been so long ago.
Yeah.
I was 24.
24?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that's over like 40 something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's when did you get your first car?
18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they actually had adjustable seats when you were 18?
Yes, they did. And when they didn't have adjustable seats, I had a pillow.
You had a pillow and a little...
Yes.
Like, oh brother, wear out the little...
No,
the little
not
block.
the shoes, just the pillow. Put a pillow under me and I'll drive.
Okay, next question. How... Well, no, that's not... No. What was dating like in your time?
Date, come see you 5 or 6 o'clock, go home before dark. That was your grandmother. That was your old grandma.
I said in your time, not my time.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
That was your grandmother. No.
Oh, okay. Well, cause I guess
that was your grandmother.
I guess for me, I guess for this family, dating hasn't changed. I had to be back like, for those who do not know, I had to be back at 6:30 if it got dark then.
That's right.
So I guess in my household, it never changed.
It never did, I guess.
Okay.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, and since I was the goose and you the gander, it's good for you too.
Who was your childhood idol?
My mom.
Your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She raised 9 children, and she worked all her life, and I didn't come out bad.
And the thing I always respected about Grandma Nona was that she raised that many kids, and 2 still came out okay. Well, a lot of them, everybody should have came out okay, but only 2 came out okay. Well, okay. Next question before you had me in tears. What was your happiest experience?
Raising you and your dad and your uncle.
Oh, we had a lot of achievements in our day, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, what was your... Never mind, I already know that one. I gotta ask you for the camera. What was your saddest experience?
When my mother died.
Oh. Yeah. That was rough. What is your favorite hobby?
Well, let's see. I like working in the garden. I like cooking. I like painting. I like dancing. I like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, you ought to know because you always ask me what's to eat.
Well, I know, but they don't know.
Oh, okay.
I know all these questions.
Okay.
Okay. What is your favorite sport?
Racing.
Racing?
Mm-hmm.
Like what kind of racing?
Motorcycle racing, car racing.
Just racing in general?
Yes.
I mean, if they had a beanbag racing competition, you'd probably go watch it, huh?
No. If they had that, I'd probably be in it.
You gotta find a bag first that doesn't cover your whole body.
I don't told you about the short clips. Don't make me hurt you.
What do you view as your...
camera?
Oh, well. Well, what do you view as your greatest achievement?
The way you turned out.
Aww.
No, you asked me to tell the truth, and I told you I don't like liars. The way you turn out.
Thank you. That was deep. What decade was the best? 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s?
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
So, from the time you were born to the 90s was just a great generation? You didn't have a favorite?
No, because as I got older, I learned more.
Oh.
Not only from what your grandma Nono taught me and the respect and stuff, but I learned from myself.
Okay, fair enough.
I learned that if people use you, abuse you, and you do like the Bible say, turn the other cheek, God gonna bless you sooner or later.
Okay. Now, the 26 mark. Wait, never mind. We still got a few questions because I got 30 minutes. Never mind. What prayer? Was prayer allowed when you were in school?
Yes.
It was?
Yes.
What, do you guys pray every day, or was it just every day? Was it an everyday
No.
thing? No? Just every once in a while?
It just never... People, if everybody had a religion when I was going to school. There was Catholics, there was Protestant, there was Baptist.
So there was no...
I mean, they didn't have no kind of... How can I put this? They didn't have no restrictions on religion.
All right.
And children, when I was going to school, it was never yeah, no. It was always yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am.
You know why? Because kids... And for anybody, including the social workers who are watching this interview, I personally think physical discipline should still be allowed. I mean, yeah, you know, I turned out okay.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't die. It hurt, but I didn't die.
But you learned from it.
I learned from my... Yeah, you got a point there.
Your mistakes.
Like I said, certain people, like... I guess I shouldn't say that, because certain people learn differently. Like, certain people... Like, I know, for instance, my friend Bailey, who I mentioned the other day, he turned out great, and I don't think his parents physically disciplined him. I could be wrong, but so far, no. So, do you agree with me there?
I agree that whenever you need it, and you needed it sometime.
Because I was hard-headed.
There you go.
But,
so we mentioned some of the times you were.
Let's not talk about that.
Alrighty.
Okay, actually, you may, since it's on camera, and I think everybody at school pretty much knows my stories anyway, go for it.
Like giving you time to go out and play, and you stay out all evening and don't come back and tell me or call me or let me know that you okay. And you worry me, and I had to come look for you. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that was a fun day. And it was on my birthday. You couldn't just well, I guess. No. Yeah, okay.
No.
And what you can name one other instance that made the maddest moment you had with me.
You? There's been some. God, it's been some. Yo, that short joke, granny holding you, trying to get away kind of stuff.
Oh, never mind. I don't want. Speaking of holding, there was a time that she was going to discipline me, and I tripped over the stairs and almost broke my nose.
It was a lot of times. Fell down the stairs, fell up the stairs.
Fell into walls.
There you go.
Okay.
Trying to duck the hit.
And
if you stood there and took the hit, you'd have been okay.
Well, but I didn't, so I ended up hitting the tree limb. And that wasn't fun. I would have taken your hit than the tree limb. Trees are hard.
There you go.
Okay, it's about that time now to ask my questions. Okay, most of these are going to be funny. Most of these are going to be serious.
Okay.
I'm going to start off with 3 serious ones.
Okay.
and then 3 funny ones. All right.
Okay.
Okay. The first 3 are going to be serious.
Okay.
So, question number 1: What would you like to see? What do you like in a person? What would you like to see in a person?
I would like to see honesty
Honesty.
in any person, because you know what? If you can't speak your mind and tell a person how you feel, just like you, for example, you and I talking, and then you say, "Do you like me, Granny?" And I holler no. If I don't like you, then I'm not gonna sit up and talk to you, and I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I like you if I don't.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. And question number 2.
And wait, let me go back
Okay.
to number 1.
All right.
It does not that you don't like the person, you don't like their ways. I know it's probably a lot of people out there don't like my mouth,
All right.
but that's how I am. I'm gonna speak what I feel. Sorry.
Okay. Question number 2. And this is going to be a little tougher one. Do you think our generation is still religious or more spiritual? Which is like spiritual would be like we speak our mind and it sounds like religion.
I don't know about nobody, but other than the people that've been around me and that I've raised, and y'all all speak your mind. I tell you, like I told you, if you can come to me respectfully and say, "Granny, I need to talk to you. You were wrong," I will listen to you, like I always have, and I'll admit when I'm wrong. But if I'm not wrong, you can't tell me anything.
Okay, so once based on the people you've raised, including me, do you think we're more of a spiritual or religious group still?
Both.
Both? Mm-hmm. So we're a combination?
Combination.
Okay, that was for Mrs. Graham, in a way. Because I just wanted to know. I was just curious on that one. So if you're watching this, Mrs. Graham, that question was for you. But, and third question, last serious question. Do you think a person, just because let me word this differently. Do you think a person can still be successful even though they start off bad? Like, for example, music, like...
I think you can be whatever you want to be. I'm going to tell you something, and I want everybody to remember this. If I die tomorrow, you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're going to be a bum, be the best bum that you can be. Whatever you're going to be the best at it. Don't be something that's disgraceful. Be a bum, but be a good bum.
All right. Fair enough. That's how I live by.
I don't think you can't judge nobody. Whatever you are, be the best of whatever you can be. And that's the way I feel. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay, now 3 funny ones.
Okay.
Have you always been that short?
No, I was 3. Why? Never mind.
You just answer the question. It's for a grade.
Yes. Ever since, like I told you, ever since I got out of high school, I've been 4 feet 11.
All right. Was your first car a mini car?
No, it was not.
So it was a regular size.
It was a Chevy.
It was a Chevy.
Yeah.
You could actually drive a Chevy?
Yeah.
Holy crap! That amazes me.
That's what the pillow. And the pillow was behind my back, so I could sit up like this and sleep. But I drove. And
third question. Mm-hmm. This is my question. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the time you tried to twerk?
Oh yeah. I remember.
Do you also remember the time you tried to do the bridge and you fell?
No, but I probably did, because I'm not gonna call you a liar, because I probably did. I'll try anything, dance wise. I mean, food. Even if I don't like it, I'll try it.
All right. And last question of the night, and I mean it this time.
Okay.
Why are you always angry?
Old people get angry.
Old people get angry. All right. Thanks, guys, for joining me. This is my beautiful grandmother, I'm glad she was willing enough to do this with me. I appreciate it once again. Love you for everything you've done for me. And for the first question, when I asked her if you start off horrible and you be successful, I actually agree with her. I just wanted to hear her opinion because, like I've been telling all of you guys at school, just because you guys know who I'm talking about. Just because he's starting off horrible doesn't mean he wasn't successful. For instance, most of you guys who are watching this video used to say, I'll be unsuccessful. And you know who you are. You know who you are. And look at me now. I've made it. I love proving people wrong, and Cody B will do the same. Thank you guys for watching this. Peace.